5.5 points separating London and the Cali Condors. Here's that acrylic wall, the first ever to be done at a swim meet of this level. What a view.
Here we go with the men's 400 freestyle. It really could come from anywhere. Looking at times done in the past, James Gay has the fastest time on paper at a 3:36.3, but he hasn't been on that sort of form recently. His 200s have been good, but this is a 400. It may be a little bit of cat and mouse. Not sure if anyone's going to take it on and try and break the field, or they'll just sit with each other and try and go towards the end.
Wennington, who's won 2 events, only 19 years old, just like Andrew Seliskar, has used the ISL to really break onto the international scene. His London Roar leading by 5.5 points, and Becky is down with the head coach of the London Roar, Mel Marshall.
Mel, Elijah and James here, there could be big point scorers for you guys.
Absolutely. I mean, they've got to do the job. It's a real tactical race. They've got to hold their heads over the first 250 and then build really, really steady. So they've given them that instructions, and then we just stand here and hope.
Well, you're hot favourites this weekend, and I think you're 5.5 points ahead at the minute. How can you keep that momentum going?
I think we can just do what we can do, you know, and it's super tight up there. You can see it. 1 minute's Cali Condors, 1 minute's us, 1 minute's Energy Standard. So I think it's just about relentless effort, just keeping it going and being consistent. Good luck.
And again, right now, Energy Standard and London Roar, they look really good in this 400 freestyle to get a lot of points as a team, just because those are the 4 teams up top. Litchfield, Zerk leading the way.
Yeah, it's like watching the Tour de France. Teammates helping one another. All the action in the middle of the pool at the moment. Litchfield and Zerk leading the way for Energy Standard, but there's not a lot in it. Here we're coming in, the 200 turn, the halfway mark. It's Zerk over first, 1:48.2. There's only a second between him and Salazar in 2 from the LA Current. He's coming back into the race at the moment. Remember, there's a long way to go. It's all about pace. This could be a real tactical one.
And Zerk is a guy, and again, this shows you the sport of swimming, particularly as you go up in distance. He was 6th in Naples, 5th in London, 6th in Indianapolis, but sometimes, especially as a 400 swimmer, it is very difficult to be in the middle doing that hard training and also performing. But a lot of these guys have come on down and they have really raced and gotten themselves prepared for the grand final.
Yeah, when you're in season on a distance event, it's very difficult to be at your best all the time. You're in heavy training, you're lifting lots of weights, and you expect your body to be at its best. It just does not happen until you ease off and start doing your speed work. And all of these guys have come into this competition at their best. Here they go.
Look at this, even Ibsen and Taunli Hаас, they have picked up their pace as well on the second half of this 400. Seliskar, we have seen him come from behind in the final 50 as well.
This really could be anyone's. It's such a good race. It's really tight. They're starting to kick. Salazar still not out, but Guy, he's starting to take the race on. Here into the last wall, the last turn. How much have they got left? LA Current coming back into the race now as well.
James Gay leads at Wennington second. An opportunity for the London Roar to get a 1-2 finish.
It's Guy into the last wall. He's over first. How much he's got left in his body? His legs are going. Wennington, Litchfield.
Litchfield trying to give it a go. Ibsen, Taunli Hаас trying to push, but it's going to be James Gay. He leads the way, and whoa! London is roaring again. 1-2. What a second day. What an answer for London here on this second day of the grand final.
That was such a good race. James Gay pumped. 1-2. Doesn't come any better than that.